Good morning and welcome to day 4 of my Boston adventure. And day 4 brings us to Monday, which here in Boston is Patriots Day, which means one thing. It's the big day, the Boston Marathon 2023. It's currently 6:45 in the morning, 6:45, and I am on my way down to bag drop. Now I've got 2 bags here, you can see with me. I'll tell you why in a minute. The big bag, well, let me rewind a little bit. I am walking down to the finish line at the moment because that is where we drop our bags. Drop them at the finish line and then we have to board a bus at designated time. My bus is 7:30 and that bus is going to take me all the way to 26.2 miles to the start to, I think it's called Lymington, Hopkinton. So basically, it's a straight line, this marathon, 26.2 miles from one area of Boston to another. So the big bags stay here, and the little bag you take with you on the bus, because it is about an hour journey. Not looking forward to that. Once we get the other side, we are then in the athletes' village. We should be there about 8:30, but my start time isn't until 10:30. So I've got 2 hours to wait there. So there's a lot of waiting around, considering now, say, it's not even 7 o'clock in the morning, so I've got 3.5 hours before I even start. So, long morning ahead. But still, it is what it is. So, it's getting a bit lively around here, a lot of people. I am not allowed to film on this course, they are very strict about it. They have a lot of TV rights, and they don't want people putting up silly videos, silly people like me, on YouTube. So, I will be handing in the selfie stick and the camera at the bag drop here. So once I do that, I won't see you anymore. But I will update you as soon as I finish. Anyway, Boston Marathon 2023. Enough talking. Let's do this. So these are the buses. I'm getting down to the start line. I feel like a high school kid. Right, so finish line down there, and these buses here off the bag drop. And this one right here, bus 15, is mine. So let's get this done, say goodbye, I'll see you at the finish. As you can see, the weather is crap. Get my poncho on, keep me dry. Currently walking through like a residential area. There's lots of support. Literally, just in this like start corral. Really good thing, good buzz. As I say, I could really do about this rain at the moment. And it's not warm rain either, it's bloody cold. Oh well, hats off again. Let's just get on with it, shall we? At the very end of this road, there's some lights, and I believe that's where the corrals are. So I reckon we've got at least another 10-minute walk. Bearing in mind that I done bag drop at 6:30 this morning, and it's now 10 o'clock. 3.5 hours later, and I'm not even at the start yet. It's because the buses take you from the finish line all the way to the start, and that's a good hour journey. Obviously 26 miles. Still, no point moaning. It's a marathon, it's race day, one of the biggest marathons in the world. Got to get on with it. So, as you can probably see, that's the Boston Marathon. All done. And there's the medal. And that ultimately is what it's all about. It was bloody hard. Honest to God, I'm not exaggerating. That is the hardest race, the hardest marathon I've ever done. Those hills were an absolute bitch. Sorry to say it. They were, oh my God, they were awful. And everyone talks about Heartbreak Hill being the worst. There's about 4 of them. We couldn't even tell which one Heartbreak Hill was, apart from the sign at the top. But a really brutal marathon, honestly, it really is. And you can see that from the fact that Kipchoge wasn't even in the top 5. It was really hard. The rain came down as well, and it was cold rain. Conditions were just not good today. But yeah, again, I'm not making excuses. I just didn't get the time I wanted. Anyway, let me make way through these crowds. Alright, got away from the crowds. Back to the race. Honestly, I'm not just saying it. It was horrible. Horrible's the wrong words. The actual course, honestly, it goes through village after village after village. No motorways, no highways, and not one single metre from the start to the finish was unoccupied. The support was phenomenal. It was absolutely amazing. Honestly, I'm a London boy. I love London Marathon. The support here wipes the floor with London Marathon. The organisation, honestly, how they do it is incredible. The amount of volunteers they got, it is. It's the best marathon. There's absolutely no doubt. It's the best marathon I've ever done, but without a shadow of doubt, it's the bloody hardest. And I'm feeling it at the moment. Started off all right, was on for a good time, was aiming for a 3:20, but after halfway, the heels kicked in, and it just absolutely ruined me. You've got to be careful on this course, because at the start, there's a few downhills, and you think you're clever going down them fast, but they kick you straight back with an uphill. And it's really difficult, honestly. But as I said, the course and everything else about this marathon is so special. And it's really good. And ultimately, even though I feel like crap at the moment, and I'm not happy about my time, but ultimately, it's about this medal. And that is medal number 5. And I've got 1 to go now. Final one in New York before I get these 6 stars, then I can retire. Well, I probably won't retire, but that's always been the goal for a long, long time now. And I'm getting so close. Anyway, just a shame I couldn't film it for you guys to see how awesome it was. But hope you got an idea from all this how great it is. I'll see you soon. Let's go for a bit of recovery. Smash burger.
Look at that. Look at that.
So, my time in Boston is done. Quick whistle stop in Friday. Saturday we had the Boston 5K. Sunday, bit of sightseeing. Monday the Boston Marathon, and Tuesday today, on my way to the airport, back home. To say I loved it is an understatement. Honestly, absolutely fantastic, incredible place, really nice. But if you ever get the chance to come out to Boston, I'd advise you do it. Whether you want to run the marathon or not, now that's a different story. As I said, the marathon was hard, bloody hard with those hills, but absolutely fantastic experience. Best marathon I've ever run. The atmosphere, the organisation, the medals, everything about it was absolutely brilliant. I loved every minute of it. So, I'm all done. On my way back to the airport to fly back to the UK. Thanks for watching, and the next time you see one of my abroad vlogs, probably be New York, but that will be star number 6 and the final one of this episode, and I'll be very, very grateful and probably very emotional to pick it up. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. 5 stars down, and a great trip, and I will see you all very soon. See you later.